Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. I'm joined today by East Coast Music Awards nominee Mallory Johnson, who is up for Country Recording of the Year for her album Surprise Party. Welcome to Zoomies, Mallory.
Thank you for having me, Jenna. I'm so excited we get to have a little chat.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
So first off, care to introduce yourself to our listeners?
of course. Well, like you said, I'm Mallory Johnson,
Mhm.
and I'm a country music artist and singer-songwriter originally from Newfoundland and Labrador, but I'm based in Nashville right now. However, I kind of like to say I have a foot equally in both places. No one gets a chance to miss me in either place because I'm always home. So I grew up. Actually, I didn't grow up doing country music. I grew up doing Celtic music. And actually was involved with the East Coast Music Association with my family band years ago in the Celtic genre. So now we're back in these last few years. ECMA has welcomed me with open arms in the country music genre. So I'm really excited to get back there next week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about your most recent release.
Yeah, so I put out a my debut full-length album titled Surprise Party in October,
Mhm.
and that was produced by the legendary Kent Wells. For anyone who doesn't know Kent, he's Dolly Parton's producer, her band leader. So it's been kind of cool to be that 2 degree separation from my idol. Yeah, so Kent produced this record, and along with what he produced, there was a couple tracks on the album that I had previously released as singles, and the producer for that was Dustin Olian, a fellow friend of mine and Canadian. Uh, yeah, so we put that album out in October, and we've been having so much fun touring it a little bit. And I'm really excited to get to showcase a lot of that music at the East Coast Music Awards.
Are you performing at the festivities in Halifax?
I am. I have a couple of showcases. I'm doing the export buyers program on one of the afternoons. I believe that's Saturday afternoon. And then I'm doing the country pop stage, I believe is what it's called, on the Friday night, nice and late, so everyone can party and and get their drinks going.
Uh, are there any specific events that you are excited to check out?
Honestly, the whole weekend, I don't know if there's a specific event. I mean, I usually have the most fun at the non-sanctioned events, which is like the hotel jams, the flow case, the ECMA or EC Mamas, which is always a showcase that happens in a hotel room. And just kind of getting to see all my friends and jam on each other's music, and it's always a blast, and all the events kind of run into the other, so there's not much sleep going on.
For sure. The next five questions are just some fun East Coast themed questions.
Mhm.
So, growing up, who was the first East Coast musician to catch your attention?
Well, I'm gonna say my mom because my mom is a musician. I've listened to her. Well, I was literally when she was pregnant on stage with me. So my first introduction to music was my mom. So I'm gonna say her, Loretta Johnson or Loretta Cormier, if people remember her from years and years ago by that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite tourist attraction on the East Coast?
I'm going to go for some of the hiking trails. I really love to do Signal Hill when I'm home because it's close. I also love the one in Port Rexton. I think it's a Skirwink Trail. The views are just absolutely breathtaking. And of course, Gross Mourne. If you're going to hike, you got to go to Gross Mourne. But yeah, I would
Awesome.
say those things.
Cool. If you could work with any fellow East Coast artist, who would you choose?
Alan Doyle. I
Oh, yeah.
love Alan Doyle. I look up to him so much, and he's such a champion for emerging artists and just fellow
Mhm.
Newfoundlanders. And he's just such a good energy to be around. And I would just love to tour with him, work with him in any kind of capacity. He's amazing.
Definitely. What's your favorite East Coast food to enjoy?
Oh, East Coast food to enjoy. I mean, I feel like I kind of have to say fish and chips because that's kind of the standard. Newfoundland, it's, all
Yeah.
seafood. Uh, I mean, in general, I love a good poutine, but that's all of Canada. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not super picky.
for sure. Both are good.
Hmm.
If you were to write a song about the East Coast, what would you title it?
Um, something to do with home. I feel like
Mhm.
that gravitational pull to, yeah, just home. I don't really have a clever title. I'm sorry,
No,
but yeah,
no,
something about home.
for sure.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's it for our ECMA edition of Zoomies. Thank you so much. It's been
awesome.
fun and good luck at the awards.
Thank you so much, Jenna. It was nice chatting with you.